Dear Pisces, it's your girl G's Louise back with another message. I just wanted to say some things about why Pisces are so misunderstood, you know. It's hard to figure us out, you know. It's hard to figure us out if you're not paying attention, but honestly, we are one of the most simplest signs. I mean, we really are simple, but it seems complex to people that don't care to try to understand, you know. And in any event, when you're not trying to understand, you know, and you're getting frustrated with a Pisces, you're not gonna probably find common ground and get to the bottom of why we act the way we act. So let me just make some things clear. We are empaths, okay, and we have like a lot of layers of versatility, like huge. Like we really like we really have different ways about us that can get a lot of people confused. You know, they're like, "Oh, use this way." So we're empaths. Where we can feel other people's energies, we can feel other people's sorrows and things that's going on with them. Like we embody it, if that makes sense. So I've had many people, because I'm a people person, right? But where we are what you would call an ambivert, because you have extroverts and then you have introvert. You have extroverts and introverts. Introverts, as we all know, introverts are people that are to themselves, quiet. You know, they stay in hermit mode. They stay to themselves and try to, like, you know, assess the room or whatever. You know, they're quiet. Then you have extroverts that are not as observant as introverts, because, you know, they're talking a lot. They're loud. They're boisterous. They're, you know, like Leos are just well, Leos are quiet when they're not comfortable. If they're comfortable, they're loud as hell, very boisterous. But if they're not, you know, they can become very quiet. Sorry. So anyway, in any event, so with that being said, I don't know why this is so. Can you guys see me? Like, I don't know. Anyway, it's like the sun is like beating in this way where it feels like I can't see you guys, or maybe you can see me. I don't know. But anyway, so Pisces can be both. You know what I'm saying? We can be loud and boisterous one minute, and the next minute be very quiet into ourselves. And that is because energies, and I've tried to explain this to my significant other before, and a lot of people don't understand. They're like, you're like this and then you're like this. But I mean, who's the same all the time? Nobody. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? That's first off. But second, like, if, like, we are the coolest motherfuckers on the planet, literally. Like, we're cool as hell. We are, you know, fun. We're the life of the party. You know, real lighthearted, happy, you know, bubbly, silly, like almost cornballish sometimes. Like, we can be so, like, we're very helpful, you know. But if we're rubbed wrong or taken advantage of, or if we feel like someone is not appreciating us, we turn into different people. Like, that bubbly side, that happy side, that lovey side, that's because the vibes are high. You know what I'm saying? If the vibes get low, we go low. It's just what it is. Like, if I'm in my, like, okay, like, for instance, if you're with the wrong person, Pisces, you could really be in a relationship with somebody and they not get you, and they could think you're like the worst woman on the planet. You know what I'm saying? But then you would be with another person who thinks you're the most amazing person on the planet. That's because this could go for any sign as well. Like, you bring out the good in people or you bring out the bad. But I'm trying to get cross watchers or anybody who's dealing with the Pisces to understand Pisces in a better way, because I know it can be confusing, but honestly, we're very simple. Like, I ran into a couple last night. They've been together 30 years. I'm like, wow, how the fuck did you do that? And I'm just like, and she was a Pisces and he was a Virgo. You know, I've been with the Virgo before. It was very challenging for me personally. However, I can see it working. You know what I'm saying? Once that Virgo understands the Pisces, because that's what he said. He said, I understand her now. Like, I understand she needs her time. You know, but then if you're in a world with superficial ass niggas, you know, because Pisces women, we're not like superficial like that. We're really not into like fashion. Like, we can dress nice and all that shit. We kind of keep up with the Joneses just a tiny bit, like as far as what's comfortable to us. You know, like me, I could wear Uggs and rainbow flip-flops and the different kinds of slides for the rest of my life. Like, I don't need no heels, no Adidas, no nothing. All that shit make the Jordan, that shit make my motherfucking feet hurt, okay? I need my feet to be free. Like, right now, it's cold as hell outside. I got on slides and socks. Adidas slides and socks. I mean, I got shoes. I got Uggs in the back. But it's like, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I want to wear nothing if I could. That's why I determined to live on an island. However, like, Pisces, you know, knowing who you are and sticking to that is very important. And not allowing other people to come in and try to change who you are to fit them better. You know what I'm saying? And it happens every day. It happens every day. You know what I'm saying? But stay true to you, stick to you and making you happy, because it was so funny. The lady said, you know, other guys will try to buy her things and they would never get it right. Then they would call her like ungrateful. And it's like, but I would have been happy with a steak and a massage, you know, but I don't eat steaks. I'm a vegan. And also, I'm also a vegan chef. But, and I just feel like, and I'm also I just started, my process on becoming a health coach. So I'm already a health coach anyway, but anybody who wants to tap into that and hit me up, please do. You know, my phone number is 704-891-2359. But yes, I just feel like people are so busy on trying to do things for other people to make them happy when they forget that you're doing this thing for me, right? So you would want to do this thing, the things that you're trying to do for me, it needs to be for me, like, not for you. So, you know, we can just come off very complex people, but we're very simple. You know, we just want to be loved, appreciated, you know, and we want our space. And sometimes we can come off as an introvert, and that would be because we're uncomfortable, or we feel like this person doesn't have our best interests, or we see a shift in somebody's behaviors when they're dealing with us. Like, those things will make us act different. We're going to shift when you shift. I move when you move. You know what I'm saying? You move this way. Okay, well, I'm move this way too. That's fine. You know, I don't want to fuss. I don't want to fuss. I don't want to fight. And, you know, I think that when we're extroverts, we're the most fun and we're all over the place. And though that's the space that most people want to see us in when they're dealing with us. But again, if you bring it out, if you're not getting that, it's probably because there's something that's not resonating. It's something that's not lined up with you or me. You know, not to say there's nothing wrong with you. It's just to say something's off. So if it's off, then the vibe gonna be off. But you think it's hard, but it's really not that hard. It's very easy. We're easygoing people. we adapt, we go with the flow. So however you, and sometimes, you know, we have strong personalities, so we can come off as very strong, and, you know, especially if a Pisces that knows who they are. Pisces they're not playing with you though. Like, we're not playing, but we're very, like, we're very cool people. Like, we are really, like, easy freaking going, for real. There should be no reason why you can't get to the bottom of some shit with a Pisces, because Pisces put that shit all on the table. Actually, too much. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here and briefly, you know, give some insight on, you know, when Pisces retreats, we take a week off or whatever. It's not because we acting brand new or acting funny or we ain't talking to you. We're taking a step back on some shit we trying to do, because, you know, you got to regroup. You got to take the time. And it's so funny, when I was talking to that couple, the one I told you was together 30 years, he was like, yeah, I learned how to deal with it, right? And I was like, it's like you guys are best friends. And she started laughing. She was like, it's just because I just came back off of a trip. So they had been not seeing each other for a whole week. Like, if I don't see my dude and I'm in love with you, and that's another thing, when the Pisces is in love with you, they're in love with you. There's not nobody else. And that's a big misconception that I think that if you never dealt with a Pisces before and you fell in love with a Pisces, you could almost feel like they're so open and they're so free-spirited. You could almost feel like that they could cheat on you, or they're cheating on you, or, you know, you could get that feeling like, damn, I don't want to share none of this dope ass Pisces with nobody else, right? But you don't even have to be on that type of time, because the truth is, Pisces, when they love you, I swear to, this is my word, if you got them, you got them. Ain't nobody else getting their attention. Ain't nobody else able to even get in there and take your spot, unless you start acting, you know, like you don't appreciate them, or you start shifting in how you're treating them. If you start to treat them different, they're gonna pull back, period. Because that's not what got you in that space with them in the first place. You have to maintain that, because for Pisces, superficial shit don't get you nowhere. We're not. Like, things, like, we like nice things and we try to obtain them ourselves and things like that, but we're not into, like, like a nigga trying to flash his shit around, throw his balls, his weight around and shit like that. Nah. Even the niggas, I dated a Pisces man, right? And this is no lie. I had never worried about him cheating on me, because he's just so, like, man, a bitch. Like, he wouldn't even look, like, he wasn't even on that. Like, you see him in the club, let's just say he was in, like, that, when I dated him, we were young, and he didn't even like going out. I'm the one that went out the most. But when I went out, I remember, like, when he went out, I'm sorry, but he would just be chilling, like, he did not engage. You know, like, he was just real laid back. Like, but they are again, they're fun and bubbly when they in their setting, when they're in their comfort zone, their setting, and it's just comfortable and there's good vibes and it's they people, and everything is just everything. Like, man, it's like the whole personality is at full blossom. Like, it's on 1,000. But the moment that they're uncomfortable, or that you got somebody in the room that's, you know, saying, it might even be a vibe that's just like a haterade vibe, or any kind of vibe that's not in the best interest of the Pisces is going to immediately pick up on that shit, and the Pisces is going to act accordingly. That's just what it is. Like, it's like, it's not that they're acting funny or however people like to, you know, view it. It's literally, they're just adapting. So they're like, okay, you know, there's some shit going on. It's some shit behind the scenes. Behind the scenes ain't nothing but the vibe, or what energy you carrying, because we pick up on that. If you act different, we act different. It's like Simon says, your energy saying this and we do it. We move how you move. And if you acting funny or you on some bullshit, that's what's gonna happen. Like, we just gonna be on our shit. It ain't even gonna be no shit. Now then when you start, then there's the crazy Pisces. Well, you ruffle our feathers and we act up, you know what I'm saying? But those are the ones, you gotta watch out for, because they crazy for real, in a real kind of way. Like, they with the shits. And they don't even care if they lose. I know some, they can't even hold their own like that. They still get beat up. They get beat up. Don't even care. That's kind of crazy. But I ain't even gonna go there. We ain't gonna stay there. But yeah. So for all the people that was trying to get a better understanding of Pisces, we just have to retreat sometimes, go back into our little, like, wherever, go on our trip or our whatever by ourselves. We like to be alone and have our regroup time to kind of recharge from all those different energies that our significant other or somebody had to have us around, or maybe we had to do events or whatever's going on when we had to be around a whole lot of people at one time. Sometimes you need to be able to regroup so we can get our energy back in balance, so that we can be the bubbly, the happy Pisces that because sometimes we get knocked down. We're emotional beings, so we get knocked down very quickly and easily when it's something that, because we invest a lot of us into something. Like, we're not what you call like detached people. We're very attached to whatever we're passionate about. So if that thing falls through, or that, we're attached to it, so it affects us. So anyway, if anybody was confused or didn't know, but yeah, Pisces, we're dope. Stay true to yourself. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're weird. And if they like, why you ain't acting like, I'm an ambivert. I'm extroverted when needed. It's as needed. I know how to disperse my energy as needed. If it's not needed here, I'm not wasting it here. You understand? Because my energy is needed for me, and for me to navigate and be the best version of me to share with you. So if I'm dispersing it everywhere, that's just like throwing your money everywhere. It's the same thing. Energy is money to me. So anyway, signing off. Till next time, I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all.